The fountains of Baghdad stopped flowing. That was the first warning. In a city where water never slept, where scholars crossed continents to study in the greatest library on earth, silent fountains meant only one thing: something terrible was coming. Stay with me, because by the end of this story, you'll understand why historians say what happened to Baghdad's royal family wasn't just execution, it was erasure. February 13th, 1258. Inside the Abbasid palace, Caliph al-Mustasim has ruled for 36 years. He is not just a king, he is the spiritual successor of the Prophet Muhammad, ruler of an empire that has stood for 8 centuries. He believes that makes him untouchable. Outside the palace walls, the Mongol army stretches farther than the eye can see. Hulagu Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, commands a force that has already wiped 40 Persian cities off the map. When Hulagu's letter arrives, it's short: submit or learn what Persia learned. The Caliph's advisors beg him to surrender. One whispers, empires larger than ours no longer exist. Al-Mustasim waves them away. We do not bow to horsemen. That single sentence seals the fate of his bloodline. February 5th, the walls break. February 10th, resistance collapses. February 13th, the Caliph walks into the Mongol camp. He brings his 3 sons, 3 daughters, no weapons, no army, only faith. Thousands of Mongol soldiers watch in silence. No cheers, no insults, just eyes. Hulagu asks his first question: "Where is your treasury?" Hours later, Mongol soldiers return dragging chests of gold, jewels, silver, wealth accumulated over 800 years. Enough money to hire the largest army on earth. Hulagu doesn't shout, he doesn't threaten. He simply walks the Caliph through his own vaults and lets the question hang in the air. Why was this protected while your city died? According to the Persian historian Rashid al-Din, the punishment begins quietly. The Caliph is forced to his knees. Soldiers pry open his mouth and begin shoving gold coins inside. One, then another. Teeth crack, gums split, blood mixes with metal. They keep going. They force the coins down his throat until his body can't take any more. But they don't let him die. Not yet, because now the children are brought in. Prince Mubarak, the eldest, tries to reach his father. Guards throw him back. Hulagu studies the boys. "Where is your God now?" Mubarak answers, voice shaking but defiant. "Allah will punish you." Hulagu nods, then gives a single command. The Mongols believe royal blood must never touch the ground, so they use another method. Heavy Persian carpets are unrolled. Prince Mubarak is wrapped tightly, arms pinned, breath restricted. His voice rises, muffled and desperate. "Father, help me!" The Caliph doesn't move. War horses are led forward. They ride over the carpet. Rashid al-Din says the sound was like wood breaking, but that's not right. It was wetter, deeper, the sound of a future ending. Prince Ahmed goes next, a poet, a scholar. He doesn't resist. As the carpet is laid down, he screams one word again and again: "Father." The horses come. Silence follows. Then Prince Ali, 14 years old. He doesn't try to be brave. "I don't want to die." The horses come anyway. 3 sons, 3 heirs, gone. Before we continue, if stories like this grip you, stories history tried to bury, subscribe now, because what happens next is worse than death and almost never spoken about. The daughters are spared, not out of mercy, out of utility. Hulagu explains it plainly. The boys had to die. Royal blood, but you have value. The sisters are given to Mongol commanders as rewards. taken east, thousands of miles from home. Their names vanish from history. They don't die on record. They simply stop existing. Except one, Princess Aisha. Hulagu keeps her. Decades later, a Persian traveler writes of an old woman in Tabriz, Arabic broken, memory shattered, who claimed she was once a princess of Baghdad. She remembered the carpets. She remembered her brother's screams. And she remembered Hulagu's final words. "You are the last. Your line ends with you." The Caliph dies wrapped in a carpet like his sons. But no horses come. Instead, Hulagu holds a feast above him, eating, laughing, while the man beneath slowly suffocates. 800 years of dynasty ended in one night. Here's the lesson history leaves us. Power without awareness is weakness. Faith without action is illusion. And pride, more than any enemy, destroys empires from within. Baghdad didn't fall because of the Mongols. It fell because its ruler believed himself untouchable. If this story stayed with you, like it, subscribe, comment where you're watching from, and share it, because history only survives when we remember it. Until next time.